don't sacrifice your child for science. How can the average person adopt that message into their everyday life? You know, the ones that aren't child sacrifices.
Well, thank you for that question, Izzy. That's not the lesson. The lesson here is not to do everything for money. They could have been fine. Him and his daughter, he could have survived and looked after his daughter, but instead he chose to fulfill the military's whims, essentially kill his child, the family dog too, after he'd already lost his
But also the child, mainly the child.
mainly the child. I mean, Tucker stated that it's what science demanded. That's why he did it. Tucker is essentially saying that science is at fault here. It forces us, this scenario forces us not just to rely on science. It also shows the many dangers of just following along orders. You should question
science, right? It's like the dark. It is neutral. The dark can hide your attacker from you, but it also can hide you from your attacker.
However,
science is like that. Money is also like that. It can be used for great good or great evil depending on whose hands it's in.
But the lesson here is to not reduce the truth to science, faith or philosophy. There has to be more internally. That's the lesson that I took from it, is that there has to be more internally. So he could have been happy with him, his daughter and his dog. But instead he chose to blindly follow orders instead. None of his own moral functions came into play here.
Does he have moral functions?
He did at the beginning.
An arsehole, then.
No, this is it. They showed him to be a very lovely man, a loving father, devoted husband to his deceased wife, but still, still in a memory and all the rest of it. Only for him to turn around and do this, and this for the sake of money and science.